मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स ये सोचते हैं कि जो टॉपर्स होते हैं दे स्टडी द होल डे, they put in a lot of efforts, a lot of hard work to complete their syllabus, and that is the reason they are toppers of the class. But after reading this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, I got to know one thing, that toppers do not study whole day, they do not study for very long hours, they don't wait for motivation. What they have in common is a study system, and in this video I will tell you 5 lessons from this book which will help you to build your own systems, the systems which will help you to excel in your academics or any work in which you are engaged right now. So let's begin with the video. Now the first lesson is improve 1% every day. In this book, James Clear cleared a thing that improvements compound over time. You can't become a perfect person just in a day or two, but you will have to work daily in small segments, in small units to see the result after so many days. It may be a month, it may be 2 months, or maybe a year. Same goes with becoming a topper. You can't become a topper overnight. It's not like you will complete syllabus in a week and the next week you will be topper. Of course not. What you have to do is work regularly, work daily, work consistently, but in small amounts. Do not try to rush to complete your syllabus. Do not try to give burden on yourself to do a certain thing. Practice 5 questions daily. Instead of thinking that I'll complete this chapter today, I'll solve all the questions of the chapter. This is the wrong approach. You have to improve yourself 1% daily, and after 365 days, you will be completely changed, completely improved, and you will be the person you wanted to become after a certain time, because that 1% will show the compound effect, and that is how you can see improvement in yourself. Second lesson which you can learn from this book is focus on systems, not on goals. Now, what a system actually is. System is a routine which you make for yourself, that how you're going to spend your day. For example, as a student, your system can be, I will wake up at 6 a.m. and from 7 to 8 I will have my first study session, and then maybe in the afternoon from 1 to 3 you will sit for 2 hours and complete all the homework you have, all the assignments you have, all the questions you need to practice in that time. And then in evening from 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, whatever is comfortable with you, you will revise whatever you have done in the previous class or the previous day. You will revise everything. Now this is called a system. When you will do this daily, that is how you will reach your goals. When you repeat the same system over time, daily, on the same time, that will become your habit, and that is what will take you towards a goal. Remember one thing, goals give you the direction, but systems create the results. Your goal is to get 95% in boards. Now, how you have to reach that destination is by creating a system. The system of studying 2 hours daily, maybe revising every chapter daily, and solving 5 maths questions every day. That is how you will reach that goal, by following a system which is designed for you, which you have designed yourself according to your feasibility, and you follow it daily. That's how you will reach your goals. Now, the third lesson is become the type of student you want to be. Now, what does this mean? If you say that I want to get 95%, if you say I want to be a topper, now what a topper actually is? A topper is a student who is disciplined, who is consistent in his studies, who daily works hard to complete his goals, to reach his goals, to complete his homework, whatever it might be. That is the type of student you want to become. Don't think that I have to top in my class, but think I have to become a disciplined student. I have to become very consistent with my studies. I have to study regularly and do the things which you need to do. और इसका सबसे अच्छा तरीका होता है कि आप ट्रैक करो अपनी एक्टिविटीज को. एक नोटबुक लगाओ, डायरी लगाओ, उस पर डेली लिखो कि आज मुझे क्या करना है. एंड इफ यू हैव डन दैट, देन पुट अ टिक मार्क. दैट विल बूस्ट योर कॉन्फिडेंस. That will take you one step ahead towards your goal. That is what you want to be. तो सही गोल चुनो अपना. जब आप गोल ही गलत देख लेते हो, जब आपका सपना ही गलत है, then how you will reach there? Then even your system is not going to work if your goal is not determined. So you have to become a disciplined student, not just a topper. Now, fourth lesson from this book is use 2-minute rule. Now, what is it? बड़ा ही simple है ये. If there is any task which you feel is difficult, which is difficult for you. It can be anything. एक चैप्टर रीड करना भी कुछ स्टूडेंट्स के लिए डिफिकल्ट हो सकता है और कुछ स्टूडेंट्स के लिए दैट माइट बी वेरी इजी थिंग. Instead of thinking that I'll sit for 2 hours and read the whole chapter, think that I will sit for 2 minutes and I'll read this page. That's it. That's it. Once you make the things easier for yourself, जब आपका जो डर है ना उस चीज को लेके वो आप अपने अंदर से निकालो. मतलब कि अगर एक चैप्टर पढ़ना मुश्किल है ना तो हमें पूरा चैप्टर नहीं पढ़ना एक बार में. यू जस्ट हैव टू रीड वन टॉपिक और वन पेज, आई वुड से. और जब आप उसको, बिकॉज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज टू स्टार्ट. वंस यू गेट स्टार्टेड फिर आपका मोमेंटम बन जाता है. देन यू स्टार्ट डूइंग, देन यू कीप डूइंग द थिंग. चीज़ों को खुद के लिए डिफिकल्ट मत बनाओ. ऐसा मत सोचो कि आज मैं मैथ का पूरा चैप्टर कर दूंगा. जस्ट थिंक कि आज मैं एक एक्सरसाइज करूंगा, दैट्स इट. एक एक्सरसाइज भी ज़्यादा लग रही है, मैं आज सिर्फ एक क्वेश्चन करूंगा. दैट इज़ हाउ यू बिकम कंसिस्टेंट. क्योंकि आप किसी भी चीज़ को जब ईजी बनाते हो ना तो आप उसको रोज़ करने की चाह आपके अंदर आती है. यू ट्राई टू डू इट रेगुलरली एंड वंस यू स्टार्ट डूइंग समथिंग रेगुलरली देन इट विल नॉट seem like a burden to you. और जब वो burden नहीं रहा then you will start enjoying to do that. That will become your habit. उसके बाद आप उसको level up करो. उसके बाद आप एक पेज की जगह 4 पेज पढ़ो. That is what is the second stage. Firstly we have to start, right? Now the fifth lesson, which is very important: environment is more powerful than motivation. Now which environment I'm talking about is this, what all is around me right now. I'm sitting on my study table. I have a camera in front of me. I have a collection of books on my side. I have a book about which I'm talking. I have a notebook in which I've written the bullet points and all that. This is the environment which makes me feel that I'm recording a video. I have to tell all the important things I've learned from this book. And this is how things work. This is how much important your environment is. If I would be sitting in my living area and recording a video, it's impossible for me to focus on it. It's impossible for me to think what I have to speak next. Right? So, when you are going to study, when you are going to sit on your study table, remember one thing: the biggest distraction we have right now is our mobile phone, our laptop, our computer. Now, that's a separate thing that you might have to study from your laptop or your computer, but turn off the distractions. Sit in a room where you have your study material and everything, where you have your study desk, but keep those distractions out of the room. They should not be near you. आपका फ़ोन आपके पास नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर लैपटॉप से पढ़ रहे हो तो आपके लैपटॉप में व्हाट्सएप, इंस्टाग्राम ये सब लॉग्ड इन नहीं होना चाहिए. You should not have those notifications from any social media apps, because that is the biggest distraction nowadays. Keep your phone outside. Study from your books. If you have to study from your laptop or whatever, try to make that as much distraction free as possible. So make sure you are in the environment which enhances your productivity rather than in the environment which distracts you. After reading this book, I have realized that success is not something which needs huge efforts. It just needs small steps every day. That is which will take you towards your destination. You don't need more motivation. You just need to build systems for yourself. The systems which will help you to grow, which will help you to move towards your goal. That is what matters right now. So these were the 5 lessons which I learned from this book, and it is such an amazing book that I would recommend everyone watching this video to at least read this book once in their life. And if you like such self-growth books, then there is another book, The Courage to be Disliked. I've already uploaded a video on my YouTube channel. You can check it out here. It is also one of the best books, my favorite, and I've shared 5 lessons from the book. You can click and check them out. So that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.